What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Gabby. I go by GabsFit15 on IG. Right there. You might want to save that. Guys, I had a whole intro ready for this week 3 cut. I didn't like it, so I'm redoing it. So today is, Saturday, June 22nd, so it's the end of my week 3 cut. I will be posting a physique update more towards the end of this video. So this past week, guys, I had a regular split that I've been doing, 2 upper body days, 2 leg days, a cardio day. The only thing that changed for this week is that it was all super heavy lifting. So I had 5 sets of everything. For all upper body lifts, it was 8 to 10 reps of really heavy lifting, and then for lower body, it was 6 to 8. Really pushed myself this week, so I'm pretty proud at how much strength that I have, considering that I've been in a cut. I haven't been lifting heavy the entire time. I've just built up to this point. The workout I'm going to share with you guys was my leg day that I did on Tuesday earlier this week. Hit everything over 200 pounds, which is awesome. What a victory. Felt hella strong that day. So I'm going to show you guys that next, so make sure you keep watching because it's a really cool leg day, super good. I've been sore, still low-key sore from it, so it's a good one. You guys watch part of my leg workout or the whole thing, whatever floats your boat. I am going to be answering some questions that you guys had for me throughout the 3 weeks that I've been doing this cut. You guys asked a lot of really good questions, so I thought I'd kind of do like a brief rundown on some of them to keep you updated and let you know what's coming up on my last week of my cut, my 4th week. So excited, can't wait to see what I do this week. I'm really gonna push myself hard to get this final physique. It's gonna be awesome, can't wait. But now that I recreated my intro, which I already like so much more, let's scroll on down to my leg day. Hey guys, what is up? Today is Tuesday, June 18th, and like I said, I'm gonna take you guys to my super heavy leg day. Today we have, a lot of stuff. It's going to be great. Oh, back squat. We got both deadlifts, sumo and regular. We have straight leg RDLs. We have hip thrusts maybe, and maybe leg press. So it's a lot of heavy legs. My goal is to get over 200 pounds on each lift for my working weight. Kind of nervous, kind of pumped. Been working really hard. I like to think that I gained some strength in these last few weeks. Anyways, I'm going to take you guys to my leg day. I'm about to go get me an energy drink because my Women's Best pre-workout's still not here yet. So I'm going to go get me a bang. It's going to be great. I got a warm up, glute activation, and then my leg day. So let's get it going. Alright friends, I'm trying a new bang today. Coming out of Fort Bend County. It's running 45 Let's see what this bad boy tastes like. Into downtown. 288, beginning to really build now. It's 40 minutes from the highway. Tastes like melted Starburst. Hey guys, me again. Welcome back. I really hope you guys enjoyed my leg day. I really hope you guys liked that I added my cool down, which I have been incorporating this cool down after every leg day since I started my cut, and I really think getting those last few stretches and hip opening work and just kind of like loosening up post lift has helped me a ton with my recovery. It's really bad, you guys, if you lift that heavy and then go straight into being sedentary and sitting on your butt the whole day. It's not going to help you heal. If anything, it's going to make you more sore. Nobody likes that. But as I said, I wanted to go over some of the questions that you guys had for me over the last 3 weeks. I posted on my Instagram, which again, I'll put it right there. But I posted on my Instagram my update from day 1 to my week 3 cut day, which was today. And you guys have been asking about my diet, what I've changed cardio-wise, what my splits are, if I've gotten hungry, and things like that. So I'm going to try and touch base on some of that. And then my 4th video is going to be a more in-depth breakdown of how I have felt during this entire 4-week series. So to start, I am going to tell you guys a little bit about what I've changed when it comes to what I'm doing in the gym. Day 1 and today, over the 3 weeks, the only things that I've changed really are the amount of sets and reps that I do and the cardio that I've been doing. The first 2 weeks I have focused on keeping it similar to what I've been doing for maintenance before this cut started. So I only did cardio twice a week. All of week 1 was moderate weights for me. So whenever I lift moderate, guys, it just means that it's a little challenging, but it's not overbearing to where I can still maintain form, knock out all my reps, and I only do 4 sets of everything. And so for moderate weight, reps for me is like 10 to 12, and that's what I did all of week 1. Week 2, I split my lifts, so some of the exercises in a day would be heavier, so they would be 5 sets of 6 to 8, would be moderate, and they would be 4 sets of 10 to 12, and they were mixed lifts within week 2. That's what I did all of week 2 for all of my splits, was just cut it in half on what I wanted to lift heavy on and what I wanted to stay moderate on. For week 3, what I have changed is that every single lift was extremely heavy. So as I stated, all of my upper body days were 5 sets of 8 to 10 reps of really heavy weight. And I mean like really pushing yourself and like mentally beating the barrier of saying this is too much and wanting to quit, really riding that line of pushing through it. That's what I did for upper body. And then for leg day, as I also stated on Tuesday, I did over 200 pounds on everything, and that's really freaking heavy and a lot of movements, a lot of weight, and I really pushed myself to complete all of them. And I did 5 sets of 6 to 8 of all the exercises that I did. Workout perspective, that is what I've been doing. Now there's no science behind it. There's no, I Googled and that's the best way to do a cut. I just wanted to do it this way because it keeps me on my toes in the gym. It helps mix things up for me. It helps me make sure I'm maintaining my strength even though I'm in a cut, a deficit, and I'm not lifting heavy every day. So it's just because it seemed fun for me and I wanted this cut to be more than just eating less. I wanted it to really challenge me physically, not just with my diet. Another question y'all asked was how my cardio changed, which I kind of said. First 2 weeks I did cardio twice a week, sessions of 30 minutes on the Stairmaster, no hands. I would walk one of the days just to kind of get loose. I warm up before every lift, so that didn't change. My warm up is 5 to 10 minute walk on the treadmill just to kind of get the blood flowing. This week, week 3 and week 4, I upped my cardio to 3 times a week on the Stairmaster. Last week I might do 4 just so I can get that last bit of water weight off just to see if it really helps me tone up. But I increased my cardio because I'm also going back down to moderate weight this week on week 4. So that's all I've done cardio-wise. So now stepping out of the weight room, what I've been doing when it comes to my caloric intake maintenance, I am between 2,000 to 2,200 calories a day. For my cutting series, I went from 2,200 calories to 1,850. It's about 60 grams of fat, I want to say 109 grams of protein, and then 200 something grams of carbs. I have it in my first YouTube video. I'll put more details up here just so you can see what I'm talking about. But that's what's changed diet-wise. It's just that I've basically cut a meal out from my normal day of eating. Cool, now before I go into any more detail about what I've been doing for this cut, I want to show you guys my physique update. So we're going to be comparing day 1 all the way up to 3 weeks post day 1 cut series start. So let's take a look at that real quick. So, as I was stating earlier, all of the questions that you guys asked me kind of surrounded the topics of my workout plan or my splits. It surrounded how much cardio I'm doing and surrounded what my diet looks like right now during this cut. I didn't go into too much depth and detail about it, but that's what the 4th and last video of this cut series is going to be. I'm going to go into more detail and description on why I did things the way that I did them, how it's felt, what it did to my body, how I felt mentally, physically, and overall the end results of how I did this cut and how I planned it. And I will share all that with you guys on the last video, so I want to save some content for that. We'll end this video with a few tips for you guys because some of y'all asked me what are the best tips into starting a mini cut. Tip number 1, I would say set a goal, have that goal pictured in your mind, and then speak it into existence. I told maybe 2 people that I was doing a mini cut before I decided to share it with you guys. I told those 2 people, it helped me hold myself accountable to really diving in and starting this. So tip number 1, know your goals, picture them in your mind, tell them to somebody who can hold you accountable, speak your goals into existence. Tip number 2, I highly recommend you guys make a plan. So for my splits and my caloric intake and what my numbers are and what I wanted to do, I had all of that planned before I even started day 1 of this cut. And for me personally, I'm a planner, but I just think having a plan and having it already written out, you really don't have a choice but to follow. Number 3, use your mini cut to learn, to build your knowledge, because like I said, I don't have a coach. I didn't ask for any really big tips or advice on how to start this. I just did it. Look at some of the cuts that other people have done. Granted, a lot of the people that I saw were doing cuts for prep, for like a competition, which I don't think you guys should do a mini cut and copy somebody who's doing a cut for a prep. I think it's two totally different spectrums of fitness here. So that would be my third tip, is to really take the time to learn and to do your own research, to build your own plan, and to teach yourself how to do it. Fourth tip, if you're doing this mini cut series, I did only 4 weeks because I know for my body physically, it's going to take me at least 3 weeks before I start seeing real results. So I thought 4 weeks was a way for me to kind of jumpstart into things, but it also gave me enough time to truly give my body time to adjust. So I would say to do a mini cut, I would do 4 to 6 weeks, maybe even 4 to 8 weeks of this kind of process, just so you give yourself time to see the results. Because my body could react a lot faster than somebody else who's doing a 4-week mini cut. It could be reacting a lot slower to somebody who does a 4-week cut. So I definitely wouldn't base your results on what you've seen in the past. I wouldn't base them off my results and what I'm doing. I would just give yourself enough time to have your body adjust and see what you have been doing. Fifth and final tip. Yeah, fifth and final tip, we'll keep this short. Fifth tip, have freaking fun with a mini cut. I partook in International Donut Day. I did have a day in this cut where I literally had donuts and pizza and I effed up and I felt really poopy, but it's just for fun and it's just to build my knowledge and to test myself. I'm not here to prove a point, so make it fun. If you have a day where you have pizza or if you have a day where you have a donut, the best way to solve something like that is to drink a ton of water, maybe add an extra cardio day, and then move on. Don't dread it. Don't be like, oh my gosh, I screwed up, I gotta start over. No, just drink your water, do some cardio, go about your day. Those are all of the tips that I got for you guys. I'll put them up again right here just so you guys can kind of really put it in your heads what I think works best for partaking in your first mini cut. That's all I got for you guys. I really hope I get this up by today because I'm really pushing it to get it up by Saturday tonight. And next week I will take you guys through maybe a HIIT workout. I'll have my final physique update from week 1 to week 4. I might even do like a progression of how I've been looking through the past 4 weeks, just so you guys can kind of see what has changed over time. I'll give you guys more depth and description on how my diet has changed my body, how my level of activity in the gym, and all the other things that I added into this that I haven't really touched base on will all be in the last video, and I'll make sure to ask before I start recording for it everything you guys want to know and see, and I will do my best to touch base on it. And yes, thank you guys so much for those who have been following since video 1. I know there's a few of you guys and that's so cool that y'all have been keeping up with me. It's awesome. It makes me super happy. And I hope these tips have helped you. I hope you guys like this leg day. I hope you give it a go. Don't forget to follow my Instagram, GabsFit15, because all of my bomb workouts are on there. Love them. And yeah, this is the end of week 3. So excited, so pumped. Can't wait to see what comes next. Make sure you guys stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe down below so you don't miss the 4th and final week. Comment if you like this video. Shoot it a thumbs up as well. And I will see you guys in a week.